going to be reviewing some graphic design portfolios, and if you want to be a designer in the future that gets reviewed, just make sure you keep an eye out for my stories on Instagram, because I did post just yesterday and I got a lot of people posting their links. And so I'm just reviewing about 7 portfolios here. Hopefully you can get some tips and get some insight. And if you are one of the designers that I did review, drop a comment and like below. It just helps the video get out to more designers. So let's jump into it. First off, we got Garrett or Jarrett. First up, I like the bold text here. It's clear: graphic designer, problem solver, and creative consultant. Creative consultant can be a bit confusing because sometimes consultants are more like coaches, or they actually don't do design, so that can be a bit confusing. I like the bold text though. Another thing as well, I noticed the contact button in the bottom left, it's not readable. I don't like how it's in the bottom left. That's just not going to work. You're better off just chucking it next to the about on the top right, which is fine. As I scroll through, you can see some decent work here. I can see like, okay, cool, you're good at logos. These ones, the bottom 3 don't really speak to me though. I think it's just the styles are too different. And then the footer's not really doing much. It says you got your socials there. I think have a call to action like book a call, or have a contact form on the bottom. That would be better. I feel like Moon Tower Church and then the top 3 stand out to me the most. And then these all ones, I don't know, I'm not feeling them too good. Click on this one. Visual identity for a startup church, logo design, supporting identity, cool. Discipline sector, client. Okay, I like a clear, simple description. As we scroll through, okay, you can click on it. You got the task explaining what you had to do, solution. I feel like you probably should put this stuff at the top and just get straight into it, instead of me having to scroll to see all this like juicy stuff here. I like the explanations. Maybe just have more space, make it have a nicer flow. This is cool, all the colors and different variations, results when you show the mock-ups as well. Okay, cool. I can see all the mock-ups. I think the process should be up the top as well instead of at the bottom. Maybe just let's click on one of the other recent ones. Let's see if you've done anything different. That's cool. Love the animation. That's fun. That's really nice to do. Let's go through. It's good to see some images, so it's very real before and after. Yeah, I love using these little slider things. Yeah, nice. Mock-ups are solid. It's good. I like how you show the mock-ups. I like how you show the process as well. That's always good. And then impact. There needs to be some contrast here as well. There's lots of text. Maybe bold and also make the name smaller. Maybe say testimonial. Okay, so it's pretty decent. I think overall, it's a good base, man. Just refine it. Focus on showing your best work only. And maybe just play around with the flow and the text as well. Like even this text is really big and then this is really small. There's a lot of white space here. But overall, pretty good, man. Next up, we got Sega Design Hub from Algeria. So a lot of people sent me some Behance links. So this one, let's see. And keep in mind, I don't pre-look at these portfolios, so I'm going in just with my initial thoughts. So I'm just going off the dome. So overall, I like this mock-up at the bottom right here. This one doesn't really speak to me. This one looks okay. This one, it looks interesting. I like how the boldness. Let's maybe click on this one. I just like the bold type that you got here. I'm not sure what language that is. Is it Arabic? Podcast. Cool. Vision. There's a lot of text here. Maybe simplify, work on your typography, align this as well. You can see like this feels awkward spacing there. Maybe just clean it up a bit, add more space, make type a bit smaller. The logo is cool. Very abstract icon. Interesting. Even though I don't speak Arabic or know how to read it. Yeah, this is cool. I'm not sure adding the little podcast adds any value to this section. I can see what you're trying to do. But maybe it's distracting from this logo breakdown. Scroll through, got the colors, and then we've got the mocks. That's cool. I think some of the mock-ups make them more relevant to a podcast. What was most likely podcasts, they're on Spotify, YouTube, and they might be on platforms like Anchor or Google Podcasts. So do like podcast covers for those platforms and show a mock of those platforms instead of just random mock-ups like posters and billboards. It's most likely not going to be on there. Instagram, yeah, that's cool. The shadows are very harsh, by the way. Maybe decrease the shadows on that. But yeah, I think it needs more refinement. Let's maybe go with this one, unveil the secret to elegance. This one, work on your typography. So this one, all caps, and then the kerning is too spaced out. It's too much to read, and it's too long as well. So like, I think just make a lowercase, tighten it up, make it smaller, or make it easier to read, because right now I don't feel like reading that. It's just too much. I can see like a bento box. This is too small. Make that bigger and more like bang in the center. Make it bigger. Make it fill the space. Attributes, yeah, that's cool. Inspiration, yeah, I like this mood board. It's clean. Nice contrast with the green in the background. So I can see you're going for the elegant vibe. Elegance unveiled inside. It's a jewelry brand, okay. But what type of jewelry? Is it more, can you be more specific? There's a video. It takes a bit long to load. I think you're better off like having a GIF that's auto looping instead of that video and have to click it. I think that would be better. This font that you've picked, I think it would be better if it's a lighter font. Lighter fonts feel more airy, more premium. And I can see that you're spacing out. There's too much spacing. If you're going to go all caps, don't space it. Like, it's good to have some space, but not too much, or else you're losing that connection with the letters. And the eye has to move across too far. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I think just work on your identity skills and typography skills mostly. Next up, we've got Taya, the Rebel Bunny. I create unbeatable websites for content creators and businesses that attract more clients. I think just get rid of "and businesses," just cut that out. Focus on content creators. What type of content creators? Like people in education, fintech, business, like lifestyle. What type of content creators? Maybe niche a bit more down. Attract more clients. Yep, cool. Let's talk. Like, I got an image here. Tools I use, Figma and Framer. Nice, about me. And then you've got the cards there. Okay, cool. My work. Oh, you did the rival website. That's pretty cool, man. You got the Figma file. Okay, that's cool. Something different. Original site. Let me see. You read on the Nerds PR. Very cool. I don't know if you've actually worked with these clients or you just did a free redesign for them. Yeah, I've seen Rival's website before. They're really good. So, okay, you build websites. I bring the website to life using Framer. Yeah, nice. It's a cool website, man. Like, I've seen the website before, so not too much to add to there. Like, it's pretty good. Maybe there's a lot of yellow buttons. Maybe just clean up the buttons. It's a bit distracting. Desktop Figma concept project. Okay, so maybe instead of putting it below the image, put it up on the right side or below the files in it so I can see the tag, because I didn't really notice the buttons there on the left. So that's a concept project. These are all concept projects. Maybe instead of just redesigning other people's websites, maybe try and create a project on your own, or work for a non-for-profit for free, and then do that so it's more realistic. Also, I can see they've made by Framer in the corner. I think you're better off with your website, like pay for your website, bro. Like, you're gonna look more professional. The tools I use, get rid of this. Go straight to the work. Bring the work up closer to the top. People don't need to see the tools I use. Like, you can put it, they can already see you use Figma by clicking on this button and it'll take it to Figma. So that's pretty straightforward. And you got a contact form, that's fine. So I think, yeah, maybe work on the cover images or do mock-ups, clean up the site a little bit and bring the work up the top and try and do some more projects. I think you need to add more to the portfolio. All right, next we've got Velocity Digital. This looks like a cool website. I really like the green, the black. I like the falcon there moving. We help businesses dominate in the digital marketing arena. I think this is too vague. Narrow it down a bit more. Tanzania, we are not just a marketing, we are your partners in growth and innovation. Growth and innovation, they're just generic words. I think they're just like trying to be more specific on what you do. Like, okay, look, I can see web design, graphic design. This is a lot of stuff here, but I don't know why you put it on a slider. It's just say it somewhere here. Like, we do the 1, 2, 3. Who we work with, good to see the logos there. We'll make it happen. These are not, I can see you did the black and white thing here, but people can't tell their buttons. I think it's a bit too much with this section. Selected works. Okay, it's cool. I like this mock-up here, and the top left mock-up stands out to me. Let's just go with the Agro Connect one. I'm gonna click on that. This white background is harsh. It's a bit distracting because this is all white, so nothing is like a lighter gray. Like, try and dim the contrast a bit. We go through, scroll through the images. Okay, decent design here. I can see like you're using some layout. Just maybe focus more on the leading and the spacing. Okay, the nav bar. Got lots of images here. Maybe put them on mock-ups instead of just showing the screens, because it's just like you're showing the website screen. Okay, cool. Nitro pack. Maybe you want to get rid of that bar at the bottom. Like, it doesn't look professional. Let me just see one more project. Testimonials at the bottom. Helpful articles. I think you need more spacing. Everything feels cramped all the way. Like, all this stuff feels a bit too cramped. Maybe space it out. I'm gonna click on this one. So yeah, do more mockups like this. This looks cool. Instead of just showing all the screens. And I can see it's like, you're just doing a bento box. There's nothing more. I want to see more. Like, what else? Did you do the logo as well? Did you just do ads? Like, explain the process. There's no, like, you just give a description. Maybe explain more on the process or thinking. Talk a bit more about the project, because I feel like I'm just interpreting with my own thoughts. Like, there's not much giving me. Okay, so this one shows more. That's good, showing the results. I really like this. Just the white background is too harsh with all this white text here. Okay, this is good. The text should be a bit more smaller though. Rubber tiles. Yeah, so I can see what you're doing with the bento box. Just, it doesn't look too professional. Maybe do it more mockups. I think it'll look better. Next up, we've got a Noob. All right, a Noob. I can see. Okay, cool. You got some logos. I really like this logo and this fox one. I think I've seen a penguin one like that before. Okay, cool. I can tell you're just starting out, charismatic T, logo interpretation. Okay, so I can see lots of different mockups. Explain the project a bit more in detail and just instead of just going straight into, you know, breaking down the logo, like make it more of like a story, like make it flow and then go into the mockups. You don't need to say logo interpretation. Like you can say a logo breakdown or if you want, but it's pretty straightforward what it is. And that title should probably be up the top. But I think we need more context. Let's just click on this logo. Okay, you just did a logo. So you need to communicate more, you know, talk a bit more about the project, the goals, breakdown. You know, okay, this one's a bit more better. You're talking about the typography, the colors, patterns. Yeah, so this one's a bit more better. So try and do something like this. Maybe just have somewhere like put the goal there and what you worked on. Like, was it the logo website? Like, what did you do? But I like seeing this shot right here is really good. These 4 blocks, they look really good. All right, next up, Prion. I provide solution, not option. I think you should work on this copywriting. It needs work. This is very vague again. It's just like you copied someone's quote and said that doesn't mean anything. Freelance designer crafting purposeful brands. Like, focus on what you provide. What problem or pain are you solving for your ideal client? And put that right here. And then you can probably just get rid of this small text. Okay, I can see like you use these apps like to a client that probably don't care what apps you use, so there's no point in showing that. Specialize in creating minimal logos that capture your brand's essence. So I don't know why you have this and this. That's just redundant. I think you need to maybe take this whole bit out and just keep this. Minimal logos for who? Fashion brands. If you don't want to go too narrow, that's fine. Maybe just refine this because this can be too elusive. My process. Okay, that's cool. You break it into process. Selected work. Okay, I can see you do minimal logos. You got FAQs. Okay, let's maybe click on one of these projects. These logos with the blue, very hard to see. The contrast is not good. Like, it's very small, and then you got the dark background, whereas these white ones stand out more. Like this one stands out to me. So maybe make the backgrounds colored or white, and then have the logo. Okay, you got the brief, solution, services. Okay, this text is too white and it's too bold. There's no space between headlines and the paragraph, and the body and the headlines look too similar. So fix that, space it out more. I don't like how this is not aligned. Make it all just even. Make it all one column width, the same width. This text is too small on the left, so I can't really read it. Like the icon serves as a gateway, blending gaming coding elements. Like some people won't be able to, they won't even bother looking at that. It's like it's not even clear. This is a mockup is pixelated, and I can see you do it right. So try and get some good mockups, like free pick Envato elements. You can even go mockup world. There's free mockups everywhere. Even LS Graphics have free stuff, and Mr. Mockup is really good too. I have videos on YouTube showing you. So yeah, maybe make all these images bigger, put it below, make it big, make the text nicer, and I think get better mockups that are more relevant. And I think your logo work is okay. You just need to work on it. Like this one's okay. Study other big brands and look at how they do logos, and that's how you get better, and just practice. Next, we got Dan Irving from UK. I can see he's a Photoshop whiz doing some manipulation stuff. You got Far Cry 6. That's pretty cool. Let's go click on some of his work. I definitely like the concepts. You got a lot of different fonts going on here. Not sure if that font, that secondary font fits there. Cool. I like the colors, and the compositions are kind of cool. Yeah, cool. I can see like, you're playing around with the color grading, and you got some concepts in here, which is cool. Warm, cool. And then you got some, I think you just need to work on your typography. When you look at sports, like look at how other agencies are doing it, the ones that actually make money off doing it. Because I don't specialize in sport design. Like there's a guy, Sesso. If you look at Sesso's channel on YouTube, he's really good. This is bold, like it's cool. But I think you probably want more contrast. Like with the text, you want it to be more, I don't know, like white. Not everything white, but you know, I can see like you're blending it, you're like with the appearance panel or whatever, opacity or color dodge. Maybe just work on the contrast of that. I'm not sure if this is a poster or something. Maybe you want to put it within a frame. I'm not sure. Coliseum. And I think there's a lot of emphasis on the external. Like I can see your style. You like doing the external elements and not like some of these ones, the fighters are really small. Like this one, there's a lot of white space at the top, and the focus is like, it's downward heavy on the bottom. I think you just need to work on more balance. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The bottom part doesn't look too tight there, needs to work. But yeah, as I said, I'm not really a sports type of person. Yeah, I do like the colors, and the composition is cool. Lastly, we got Ryan Manterola. This would be the last one. I'm an interaction designer based in Atlanta with a background in visual design and retail and print. I'm actively looking for my next role. Okay, so interaction designer based in Atlanta, that's kind of cool. Maybe you should say I help, focus on who you help. So, you know, I help agriculture businesses sell more product to grocers or whatever. Make it specific. I'm actually looking for my next role. Cut that out. It's showing you're not in demand. It's showing you're desperate. So I wouldn't put that there. Like obviously when you apply for jobs, they know you're looking like you're applying for like your role, you know? All right, let's scroll through. Okay. Rock Garden, Fair Play, and Exoskeleton. Let's go with this one. Okay, cool. I like this header image. You got that mock-up, and then you got clear text, Exoskeleton Innovations, Empowering Athletes, Transformative Training. So this is cool. And then we've got Overview, Problem, Outcome. Needs more space. Space things out. There's too much text here as well. No one's going to read all that. People scan and skim. This is fine. That's fine. Designathon. Okay, Sprint. You need to fix your layout on your website, man. This is messed up. Concept to interactive. Okay, where's the images? Is that it? Okay, I can see you're a student. Okay, this is cool. Okay, this one has more images. Okay, so you're a student, you're showing more of your work. That's good. Showing the process, brainstorming. Yeah, nice. User testing. This looks blurry. Maybe just make it a bit more nicer. Concept sprints, design, refine, prototype. Yeah, it's always fun to see moving things, animations, prototyping. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd like to see more of like the final like product. Like it just feels very bare bones, some of this stuff. I like how, yeah, you've got your work, like it's easy to scroll through, just click. This one I can't click, it's just a slider. Okay, cool. This slider is moving too fast to see the screens. You're better off like having its own page. And I feel like, yeah, just add more images. Like it's good that you're showing a bit of the process and timelines and things, but try and get to the results. Like people want to see the visuals. That's what people care about. And I think that'll be good. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you do want to learn more how to make your portfolio a little bit better, I actually do have a course on Skillshare. I'll put a link down below. You can get 1 month free if you're a new student, or you can buy the course on my website. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you want some other more graphic design resources, I have a video here that will help you out. Cheers.